Do you have some good advice you might share with us? Yes, I do. It comes from my savvy mother-in-law, advice she gave me on my wedding day. In every good marriage, she counseled, it helps sometimes to be a little deaf. I have followed that advice assiduously, and not only at home through 56 years of a marital partnership, non-parental. I have employed it as well in every workplace, including the Supreme Court of the United States. When a thoughtless or unkind word is spoken, best tune out. Reacting in anger or annoyance will not advance one's ability to persuade. Advice from my father-in-law has also served me well. He gave it during my gap years, 1954 to 1956, when my husband Marty was fulfilling his obligation to the Army as an artillery officer at Fort Sill, Oklahoma. By the end of 1954, my pregnancy was confirmed. We looked forward to becoming 3 in July 1955. But I worried about starting law school the next year with an infant to care for. Father's advice, Ruth, if you don't want to start law school, you have a good reason to resist the undertaking. No one will think the less of you if you make that choice. But if you really want to study law, you will stop worrying and you will find a way to manage child and school. And so Marty and I did by engaging a nanny on school days from 8 to 4. Many times after, when the road was rocky, I thought back to Father's wisdom, spent no time fretting, and found a way to do what I thought was important to get done. Work-life balance was a term not yet coined in the years my children were young, but it is aptly descriptive of the time distribution I experienced. My success in law school, I have no doubt, was due in large measure to baby Jane, my daughter. I attended classes and studied diligently until 4 in the afternoon. The next hours were Jane's time, spent at the park playing silly games or singing funny songs, reading picture books and A.A. Milne poems, bathing and feeding her. After Jane's bedtime, I returned to the law books with renewed will. Each part of my life provided respite from the other and gave me a sense of proportion that classmates trained only on the law lacked.